Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to our single-player Dominions campaign, Skavenblight, where we're using Sombre's Warhammer Fantasy Mod to play Skavenblight. It is turn 80, and I said last turn or last video that we were basically done, that the AI could no longer challenge us, and then the AI started challenging us. Beastland started coming in swinging, and Hekara kicked us off of a Citadel, so that's fun. I still think it's basically, we're in control. It's just a matter of how much effort we want to put into doing something about it. So, we're going to start noodling around with doing something about it. That's going to be part of the concept. We're working on a couple of different things. Before we finish this turn, though, we wanted to come back around and make sure that we were all good to go. Okay, we're just going to go down our nation overview. Keep adding in a shit ton of PD to all of our locations. Keeps us from losing them to events. Keeps us from... helps us defend against attacks from the AI, though it does not make us impervious, obviously. But it's helpful. It's especially helpful if it's supported by something else, but... Got no brain. Okay, cool. We're about to have the Outer Throne. Did we claim this throne? Throne of Life? We claimed the Throne of Knowledge and the Throne of Life, yes. So we're about to have a third throne. We're probably going to be moving on Kodakar soon-ish, I think, but we'll see. Alright. Good. I'm gonna grab another water. A Mantike? Shit. Alright. I wonder what the Screaming Bell does. I bet it's like Auto Twist Fate or something like that. It'd be cool if it was a big morale boost or something like that, like Battlefield-wide Sermon of Courage or something like that. Be cool. Okay, we got Alt 8. Let's check out this Screaming Bell. Love that. Casting speed increased by 33% and generates 1 temporary death gem in each battle. So it's basically a Grey Seer on a bell, which gives Priest 4. That's pretty crazy. Dominion Spreader. Oof, doof. Priest 4 is pretty cool. Unholy altars from which the Grey Seers preach to the Skaven and are propelled forward by some unknown force, presumably the will of the Seer or perhaps the Horned Rat himself. The bell is an ever-present symbol in the legends describing the creation of the Skaven race. Its sounds reach deep within the evil hearts of the Ratmen, inspiring awe and devotion. In the battle, the ominous sound of the bell can be heard above the clamor of the fighting, a message of death for the Ratmen's enemies and of victory for the Skaven. The screaming bell spreads the dominions of the Horned Rat in much the same fashion as a prophet. Furthermore, the warpstone brazier on the screaming bell empowers the Grey Seer, making him an even more potent and rapid spellcaster, granting him more accurate visions of the future. So we get higher fortune teller. Interesting. A Mudbray. Fear 11, decent-ish poison resistance. Actively old. Got Dominion Spreader. Okay, that's kind of cool. Kind of neat. I wonder what it actually does in a battle. Is my thing. I'm gonna start heading it out towards Brightwoods. We'll see how that goes. We found a boiling bog. Cool. Got attacked in Brightwoods again by Khorne. Okay. Auto Foul Vapors. Are we going to cast Serpent's Blessing this time? We're not going to. We're going to cast Wooden War. Fuck you, game. That's incredibly frustrating. At least cast Mass Regeneration instead, you fucking asshole. Cast one of the two counters to Foul Vapors that I have you scripted for. Fuck. Okay, we can't use the Cauldron of 1,000 Boxes. That's just not an option. I don't... Lost 36 Storm Vermin for nothing. 3 Council Guards, 10 Gutter Runners, 2 Poison Wind Globadiers. That's really frustrating. This is not a mod issue as far as I'm aware. This is just a how Dominions works. Whether it's because the Fairy Queen already has some poison resistance, or because, oh, this wasn't enough to trigger gem usage, or whatever it is. Even though that doesn't make sense to me because I have conservative gem usage turned off, for whatever reason, this fucking Fairy Queen refuses to cast Serpent's Blessing or Mass Protection or Mass Regeneration, right? Like any of the things that I have asked it to cast. So we are just repeatedly hemorrhaging units, which is really fucking frustrating. So I'm just going to move the Cauldron out because it's the one doing the majority of the killing. So really freaking frustrated over that. But there's nothing to be done about it. I don't know what you do at that point. Like, I guess, again, right, I could bite the bullet and start casting with my Pestilence Plague Priest, casting the, favor of the Horned Rat or whatever it is. It's, favor of Nurglich, right? I mean, that's absolutely an option. Hot damn. I thought Thought it wouldn't be an issue. Where are we actually getting? We're getting additional poison resistance from just having higher nature resistance, I guess. Yeah, or not nature resistance, nature magic. My god, that's... Like, here's the thing. Conservative magic usage isn't even, like... It shouldn't matter in this instance at all, right? Like, conservative magic usage should just mean that you don't use gems off script and you don't use gems to empower, right? We're doing neither. We should be doing neither of those things right now. We should just be casting Serpent's Blessing. But it just doesn't want to. Fucking asshole. Ay. I hate it when the game does this. I hate when the game decides what's better for me, right? Because this isn't an instance of, like, oh, the game just doesn't know what to do, or oh, it got confused, or something like that. Like, it's... I picked the script, cast the spell. If I screwed up, then let me have screwed up. Game. Like, the game is basically going, oh no, that was a bad choice for you to make. You shouldn't have scripted that. You were confused. Nope. Aha. Alright, we move on. Oh god. Well. That's 25 PD gone. Killed 6 Centaurs. That's actually not nothing, right? Centaurs are relatively costly. Costly. And 3 Tuskors, which are not very costly. We attack in Mudhome. Just a bunch of rats. I think if I play again, I'm going to try to remember to put... Almost definitely going to play this mod again. I think the next time I play, I'm probably going to put on Rebirth. Because there are a lot of undead nations, right? Nehekara, Vampiria, and now Nagashasar are all in the game. So, and the AI just does dumb shit on the occasion, like take death scales. So, it's I say dumb shit. It's not dumb to take death scales necessarily if you have a purpose for it, but the AI just takes it because it's silly. Anyways, because I don't really want to fight into Nehekara right now. Okay, attacked in Mudwood when attacking Robber Home when we see the AI crash themselves upon the monoliths again. Aha! Englavania. We intercepted. Nice. So we actually called them kind of like heading in this direction with the Tuskor chariots. Now, oof, that hurts. But the problem is there's so many Tuskor chariots that they kind of broke the line, so we're not getting as many hits in as we want to. We win, but we don't slaughter all of the Tuskors like we did the last time when there were fewer of them. We lost 23 Storm Vermin. We did kill 5 of the Tuskors. That's big. Right? That's pretty big. Definitely worth it for us It's a good win there. And kind of nice to see, right, that our little storm vermin wall did not immediately shatter here. They did lose a lot of units in that. Okay, cool. Good old woods. Guitar. Ooh, Kadakar. Actually, interesting. This is Nehekara attacking this throne. They actually don't have that much here. Kind of interested in these Nehekaran archers. I don't know why. I just think they're neat. I don't play a lot of, like, archery-based nations. So. Mostly because archery kind of gets shit on relatively early on in the game. Unless it's late age, and then even in late age, it's basically as soon as Arrowfend comes up, you can't do anything with archery anymore. Or it's rare what you can do with archery. Okay, so bunch of the AI just throwing themselves at the monoliths. We got a bad harvest in Tenera. We located a warpstone in Lupia. Fortune and Magic in Jira. Got 500 gold in Tricia. Got province income in Midria. Got a layer of a hideous troll again in Fungwood. False Prophet, Nehekaran Scouts. Ulthuan Scouts. Sweet. Mudwood is starting to starve. Oh. Looks like they just threw that. I mean, they're still at war with Bretonia. It's pretty big. Nehekara's quite large. How are they doing on provinces? Yeah, they're good. They're pretty damn good. Interesting. Yeah, Nehekara is gonna be this continuous problem, it feels like. Which is a sketch. Okay. Go ahead and just move there. Hold an attack. Hold an attack. Summon water power. Living water, living water, living water. Cast spells. The lemon squeezy. Okay, this guy has a laboratory here now, so he can toss these in. He can grab. Oh. Take that. Forge a water bracelet. We'll take that water bracelet and that robe of the sea, and then he will, I guess, snag a queen of elemental water, probably. I don't really have a reason not to get some queens going. This is gonna work super well. Charmed. I'm sure. Out there. These two are gonna. One of them is old and the other is not. Shit. Well then, way to make things slightly awkward for me, old rats. You asshole. We're just gonna do it in slave mine repeatedly. Okay. That, get rid of that, and get. Oh, I guess actually that. Nice. Oh, Christ. That. Better not fucking run from Tunnel King. In Tunnel King's army, you had better not fucking run. Like, holy fucking shit. I don't know that I've ever seen that before. That is kind of absurd. Plus 11 morale? This guy has battle fright and still has 16 morale. That's an accomplishment. 21 morale. Plus 11 morale. Plus 11 morale. That is absurd. Holy shitballs. All right. What are we trying to do here? I guess. Are we doing anything else here? I don't think so. I think the plan is literally just hope one of these charms or enslaved minds hits this dragon. Otherwise, you know, we kind of did what we did. It'd be what it be. Whereas go back here. He can go here. Everyone else is supposed to go this way. Okay. What's going on? Say cast spells. Mass regeneration. I would also like Serpent's Blessing. Would be really cool. Alright, this guy is supposed to do something like Warriors. No, Flame Fiend. Flame Fiend and this cast spells. Basically, the entire reason for this person's existence. Cool. Really care the rest of these guys do? I say that I care. Totally care. Absolutely. This guy. I could wait like 3 turns and we'd have Army of Gold. But I don't think we have to worry about that much. We can do Marble Warriors. One, two, three. Do 2 Marble Warriors as well. Do Divine Blessing. We keep these guys kind of close because we're gonna do. Again, we're gonna try to enslave mine, so maybe we get that Solar Serpent because that would be cool. And then over here, we're gonna have one of these guys put up Light of the Northern Star. And again, Enslave Mind. And then this last one will actually just have a hat on. And so Enslave Mind from, Will of the Fates, and then Enslave Mind. I knew there was another thing that I was forgetting. I should probably honestly do Darkness. Be good for us. Really good Darkness caster here. Arch. I mean, that's okay. We should be fine. Light of the Northern Star. That. Two man. Okay. Hopefully Greenwoods goes well. Fingers crossed. We finally have some Dominion in Slaanesh. We might actually keep get some of our freaking diseases taken care of here with our gift of health. Fingers crossed. It could be Kuro. Yeah. To get rid of the poison wind mortars. We haven't been able to use them anyways, so. Do that. Okay. Sweet. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Ring of Wizardry would let this Fairy Queen make a winged helmet, but instead of doing that, do this, and we could forge a Staff of Elemental Mastery. To try to diversify the number of boosters that we have. Because, you know, so I think we'll do that. He's doing a water bracelet. What do we make for our Vermin Lords? We don't get to do anything if we want to keep the Doomglaive, which I think we do. We don't get to do a shield. Unless we give them another arm. That could be cool. Shoes are pretty cool. We can either go the reinvigoration route, or we can go like quickness. Quickness could be good. Lucky. I'm assuming, right? Like, because okay, this is where we get to do the browser scenario. Crowns. Because crowns are specific. Generic only. The Mistletoe Garland, what I was talking about. Resist poison and lucky. Crown of the Magi. Faster casting. A little expensive. Crown of the Titans. Wraith Crown, probably not. And all the rest of these are... The only kind of like mass producible one seems to be the Mistletoe Garland, which would just give lucky. The only thing about that is we can just do lucky. But that is a cast scenario, so maybe we're like, yeah, we don't want to spend the time doing that, so... I was like, what the fuck is going on here? We, definitely want to continue to make these. I actually want another shaman. You're gonna go over here, and you're gonna go over. Alright, we can't do another lady this turn. You know what, actually? This lady. A lot of anti-magic or something? What's going on here? What did you do previously? I don't know what you did previously. I guess you're just gonna... Oh, you were the guy summoning. Cheese it. The Dwarven Hammer. Thankwall. Do I want another ring? Yeah, I think I just want another ring of wizardry. Right? Like, we've got so many astral pearls to just kind of like dick around with. You can stop that. Go send 50. Probably not gonna work, but we'll go send 50 reanimated skeletons against that. See how it goes. There. Hey, build that fortress. Oh right, we're doing lore masters there. I forgot. We were doing lore masters in the off chance that we actually get some air. Just fucking funny to me. Unlikely to succeed. Gonna do that. I really wanted to just do like mass poison because I thought that was gonna be cool. Like the idea of having like 30 poisoned wind mortars in a army and them just bombarding down onto the enemy was really fucking cool to me, but without the capability of doing something like Serpent's Blessing every engagement, not only on big engagements, but every engagement, then doing something like this means you lose a shit ton of your units miscellaneously just cuz. And that's just frustrating. So I think basically we're just not gonna do poison wind mortars. Is sad. But I mean the issue is the same thing's gonna happen with everything else, right? Like this is gonna go through Firefend, this is gonna go through Thunderfend. Basically the only safe weapons team is the Doomplayer team. Right? And that's kind of sad, right? Like okay, so when I say safe, right? Like I it doesn't have to be perfectly safe. But like these the warp fire thrower and the warp lightning thrower, I at least am like, okay, well we can mitigate that with Firefend and Thunderfend, right? Like we at this point we can't even guarantee that they're gonna cast freaking Serpent's Blessing. So we don't have a way to necessarily mitigate this at all, which is really frustrating. So as I have made obvious, so I'll stop talking about it. I don't want more storm vermin, less sensor bearers. This particular instance. Okay, though. Alright, what are we doing here? Yeah, we're gonna march. This is a fucking attack. And we're gonna go get new stuff. This one. Constructing a temple, palisades, promote, patrol. Gonna wait. More of these guys. Ugh. Queek's army has been obliterated, fortunately. Oh, right. We're putting it back together. We're gonna have some friends this time. Fucking doom wheels. Queek is not probably the person that needs to be doing this though. I mean, unless I want to move these things off and put other items on Queek. Queek I need to probably just start using as a, not a leader, but as a yeah, this guy's got patrol. We're not gonna immediately. Did I not set both of these to auto construct? Apparently not. Apparently I did not. We're going to Stormcastle. Start with Divine Blessing. Scorch. I'm gonna trust that whatever is in here is enough to. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna fucking trust that. That's stupid. I'm gonna pull that fucking. This is frustrating because this is really cool to me. Auto cast things like this are really cool to me. Automatically casting foul vapors is so quintessentially, that feels so Skaven. Doesn't fucking do anything with it. Real frustrating. I wanna hide. Think about why. Hide and wait. Okay. almost feels a little weird. Like I need more than just that single like oh, we're hey. Like we're getting to the point to where just one set of this is not enough. I do want to start looking into Vermin Lord stuff. Quickness feels dangerous but cooler. Quickness boots into Armor of the Knights might not be the route that we like. Normally I'm like, yes, Armor of the Knights, but Marble probably isn't better. You'd go for like a defense build on these guys. They have base 18, base 19. That could be interesting. Quickness is going to amplify that. We could do Chainmail of Displacement, or the, you know what I'm talking about, that thing. And then like Quickness Boots, and then we could have the Lucky Laurel, and then we could have probably still Ring of Regeneration, because like, I mean, they have a shit ton of hit points, but then we could even do something like the Cat's Eye or whatever. Cat Charm, right? Defense +4. Or hell. With their paths, right? They're going to be able to bless themselves, which doesn't really matter. Well, no, we do have a Blood Surge, right? So a blessing is fine. They'll be able to body ethereal themselves. They'll be able to soul vortex and vulnerability themselves, right? Like, should be pretty decent. There is that whole concept of like getting dumpstered by miscellaneous AI elemental things, like, oh, here's some fire drakes, and then they just go woof, 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 and you die. right? So it's possible that doing something like the elemental armor actually would be a good thing for us. But if we were gonna do that, we would definitely want to do in boots in the messenger and not quickness boots, right? So that's a very different. But I could see that working, right? Okay. Well, we have what we have for now. Hopefully we've got this, or hopefully this is going to be an easy peasy thing for us. Other than that, I think we are pretty done for this turn. That's gonna be we're doing that thing again. I think we have checked all of our get our PD up again. We're on the wrong thing. I wish. I talked about this idea a long time ago. I don't even know if it was in this series or it was a previous series. But like I still really do wish that PD, the tier ups, mattered more. Right? Like there absolutely should be breakpoints where like the unit types tier up. So like you have say we're in a fort, right? You get clan spears and clan rats, and then you get clan spears and storm vermin, and then you get you know, some fucking I mean, just up the tier list, right? Like you start getting some sensor bearers, or you start getting some night runners, or you get some gutter runners, or you start getting a rat ogre, and then like towards the 70, 80, 90 style of like PD, you start to get a handful of like weapon throwers or something like that, or weapons teams, basically. Like the idea, and every like breakpoint, you start to get some better commanders, right? Like you have a basic chieftain, and then at 25 you get, you know, like a decent commander or a basic mage, and then at 50 you get like an actual good commander or a okay mage, and then maybe you get like a cap only mage. You know, like the idea of scaling PD to me seems so simple and so not really rewarding, right? Because keep in mind, it's still a pain in the ass to dump a shit ton of money into PD, right? But my god, how much more fearsome would PD be? Because let's be honest, like PD is very useful in very specific situations where you PD dump just for the body mass, right? Very rarely, you're never. It's very not never. Sometimes you're PD dumping like barbarians or heavy horse or something like that, but very rarely are you ever PD dumping because the pop type is just such an amazing pop type, and you're like, oh my god, this is gonna counter my opponent. No, you're PD dumping for body mass, right? Because you're trying to accomplish a particular goal, because you're either trying to outweight your opponent, or you just need a critical mass to, you know, intercept them or something like that. You know, it's never, you're never like, oh, I'm gonna scale up my PD because if I do, I get this commander, or I get this you know, unit type or something like that. It's never. Anyways, I got off on a tangent. I apologize. God, it's one of those nights. What are we doing? Nope, can't do that. Oranthian. Actually, kind of excited to see if we grab that dragon or the solar serpent. Like, either or both would be cool. Okay, we now have 25 PD everywhere, and still do not have stuff. So we're gonna start, I guess, just putting forts down. Do we have any forts in particular places that can get going? Yeah, we'll try to get forts in. Alright, that's going to be the end of this video. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're going to keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed. Time for more Skavenblight. Bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.